Gary is very interested in seeing people. I'm more interested in the natural world. I've thought for a long time that when I got the chance I would move back into the city. I used to live in the city. The time has come now, and I realize I'd rather live with trees than people. I mean, you know, nothing personal, but just day to day, I like to look out all my windows and see trees. At any rate, I guess that's a short way of saying, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm a little befuddled these days. I've had a lot of stresses lately. This particular piece I look at as the beginning of trying to go a different way. And when I thought a little bit about it, I thought over many years, my work has looked very different. When I was young, everybody was playing with abstraction, and I thought, that looks like fun, I'll try that. And I got a lot out of it. I learned about composition. What's that red blob up on the top and those pointy things on the bottom? Where are they supposed to be going? What are they supposed to be doing? And I learned a lot. And then there was a long period in my life, about 20 years, where I was so consumed with family I didn't have a chance to make much art. But I had to satisfy that itch, and I always kept my hand in a little bit, you know, a little painting, a little drawing here and there. Then finally, I was in a position to take some courses, some of them from Walter Puchani, wonderful, wonderful teacher. And from time to time, I had life drawing classes and models and that sort of thing. And I began to realize the things I'd really like to look at were the natural world. And I think one of the reasons I have never done an artist talk is because, frankly, if my true colors came out, I'd sound a little preachy. So here I am, a little preachy, and say, look around you, pay attention, and people don't want to be preached at, but it's true. What we are given in the natural world is wonderful to experience, to look at, to be in, to use, and we've really messed it up to a large extent, and we ought to stop it. Or at least just look and appreciate. And as for how I work and have worked for the past 15 years or so, if you're adding up years, there's a lot of years. More than 65 years I've been doing this. I began putting together different ways of working and realizing that, first of all, I didn't want to just paint a picture. That's what cameras are for. And one year my kids got together and gave me a really nice camera. But I was able to use this for reference shots. I bring them back, put them on my computer, and I play with them, and discover bits and pieces, little details that excite me artistically. At the same time, maybe gets across my preachy little message. And I've always enjoyed drawing. And I don't know, about 20 years ago, I discovered some Swiss water-soluble wax crayons that were good for traveling. And when I got hold of those, I could go out in the field and draw very freely. And I really began to enjoy drawing, color drawing in a way I never had before. So I feel like I'm getting back to the feel and the movement of drawing here, and I am starting with a landscape and looking at it strictly as a composition, semi-abstractly, and saying what is really interesting about this picture. That little hunk right there. That's it. That's what I want to work on. And working a little more freely, there was a period of about 5 years, maybe it was longer than that, 10 years ago, when I decided I need to lose all personality. No more personality in my work. I want to be anonymous. And I got a bunch of little fine brushes, and I began to make little skinny marks and very smooth surfaces, nothing that spoke to impasto, anything like that. I'm trying to divorce myself from the work. And I decided after a while, it's kind of dull. And I've been there, I've done that, I've seen I can do it. There's a lot of, can I do this in the things I try? And a lot of times after I've tried them and I've seen, yeah, I can do that, but I don't like to do that. So that's when I gave up the very anonymous, impersonal, fine work. And I went back to more gestural stuff. And hopefully, I have been out of the studio now for a couple years. This is the beginning of getting back in with gesture and my whole self, and a little comment on what it is I see outside that starts the reaction. And that's about all I can think of to say. I don't know if I've filled 10 minutes or not.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Nancy.